And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Dyson Sphere program. Alright, I have got some things run here. I've got the circuits, I've got the gears, and I got the iron going all the way in here. And I tacked this little guy on here, making me splitters. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of splitters. Like I said, these do not need to run full blast constantly 100%. They just need some materials. And before I redo all of the intermediates here, mainly the motors and electromagnetic turbines, with the possibility of making one or two of the supermagnetic rings. I mean, these are a 3-second craft, so just 3 of these, right? Just 3 of these get 1 a second, which is enough to possibly maybe supply the top tier conveyor belts, right? I definitely have the graphene production, absolutely have that. But just to have 3 of these, that is 2 every 3 seconds. That is 1 every 2 seconds. So that is a gnarly ratio. So 2 crafts of this uses 4 every 6 seconds. This makes 3 every 6 seconds. So yeah, that's a rough ratio. So rough. I wish that was a better ratio. But the saving grace is we can proliferate all the things in here and eke out a little extra production out of all of that. So what I want to do, if we look at the proliferator here, you can see 1 every 0.5 seconds. This uses 2 a second, so that's a 1-to-1 ratio, and then it uses a diamond. So with this, 294 a minute. That is almost 0.5 per second, right? I want to say 294 a minute. That's almost 300 a minute. Like 1 a second would be 600 a minute, correct? Or no? Even why is my brain fritzing out now? Like 300 per minute divided by 60 is 5, not 0.5. Okay. So that's 5 a second. Well, that's at 300 a minute divided by 60, 5 per second. Well, I should be able to put at least like 5 of these on here. Like, that should not be a problem. Maybe even like 6. So this is going to be proliferator spray tan version 1. And we are going to come out here. This will come out here and go across. And you will connect in with that. We are going to have another one in here. Can we sneak this into here so you can go across and you can go in? Oh, it's perfect. Okay, so that gives me a lot of proliferator stuff. Now, the next tier, which we're quite a ways from, well, we could actually research it now, but that uses the nanotubes. Oh, nanotubes. 60 sprays. This is 24 sprays. 2 of those is 48, so 60 is actually really good. And the carbon nanotubes use titanium and graphene. We could actually Wow, we could actually pull that off. I have a lot of titanium in my inventory. I've been saving it up because we are going to need to make also the... Where is it? There it is. Titanium alloy. And that's going to be hugely expensive. But we don't really have enough sulfuric acid production to go crazy with that process. I would need to overhaul this. Yeah, sulfuric acid is a problem until we find a planet that we can actually just pump sulfuric acid directly. And then, you know, using logistics, we can go crazy on that stuff. So, do we want to jump right into this? 2 every 4 seconds, so that's 1 every 2 seconds. And that is 1 every 2 seconds. So, yeah, that is... I'm gonna need... I'm gonna need to feed these in manually for a bit. There we go. Everybody's happy? Everybody's happy. So, what we can do for the time being, do that. Do that. And they'll just build up for now. We need to bring the diamonds over. So the diamonds can get pulled in. And I didn't think this through, did I? Because I can't really build. Well, I guess I can. I don't know how. I don't know how that is allowing me to do that, but I'm happy it is. Did not think I would be able to extend that. That is actually the wrong. This was meant to be the output belt, but let's do... let's see. Out. Just in case I need some more of these. And that should start making proliferator 2s again. I already have a bunch on me, so until I get something finalized. And yeah, we're making a lot of these. Like, man, we can go crazy. So this is iron, gears, and of course rings. Iron, we might be getting close to tapping out. It would not surprise me if that was close to max. But I thought, yeah, there's some iron way over there that we might be able to bring over. Okay. So that's a chemical plant that uses that. So we have quite a bit of production of graphene. What are we producing right now? 360 a minute. And then what does this use? 3 every 4 seconds. So that is what? 15 crafts a minute, which would be 15, 30, 45 a minute consumption of, yeah, so each crafter is 45 a minute consumption, and we're producing 360 a minute, so 10 would be too much. But we could maybe sneak out here. And titanium. I'm already going to be bringing titanium in here. So I might as well tap into this titanium a little bit. Oh, we go this way. Okay, so that and that. Now, do I have any chemical plants? I do. Nice. This, give me carbon nanotubes, please. And then we are going to shuffle those right back into storage. Well, a sort of storage. So this is going to be carbon nanotubes. And let's deposit. Oh, no, no. Darn it. I misclicked, and that's all it took. Okay. And then you. Ah. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have to wait like a minute for that to settle in. But I think we have enough carbon nanotube production. 300 a minute is really where we want to be, but if we don't have that, I'm not going to get too upset. And we don't have a proliferator. So how do we do this to top tier proliferation? So you go in there, you go in there. And then we're going to need some power somewhere in here. Okay, and then funny, I don't have a logistics thing close by, but suppose this is the best. Carbon nanotube, we want to demand some of these. I will likely have to redo and replace all of my research. Okay, so you line you up. Okay. Now what I'd like to do, because I have so much extra proliferation stuff on me, how can I upcraft these? I don't think I can. I mean, I could upcraft them in my hand, but I would need many thousands of these guys, which we are not really making fast enough. So there's that. Yeah, I don't really have a way of upcrafting these at the moment, so I'll probably just have to hold on to the ones that I have until I get enough of the nanotubes to just manually upgrade them. Yeah, we want a storage of proliferation. Let's go you and what? Lack of item. Oh. There we go. All right. And you get some power. And then we want to output there we go. Excellent. That is a huge boost. 60 sprays. 25% boost in product. 150% energy consumption though. That really hurts. Like, that really hurts. But 60 sprays. This is 12. So that is 24, right? So that's 2 times 12. That doesn't give you any extra. But then 2 of these, which is 48 sprays, goes into one of these, and it's 60. So you get a huge boost of like resource usage, or however you want to call it. All right. Now, I think it's time. How are we gonna do this? Let's first. I want to take that away. I need a couple storages. We're gonna do motors. We're gonna do these guys. And I believe the motors, I think, were on the outside one here. So what we can do, bring these up and then down. And then under here, we bring these and then sneak them in like that. Oh. I wanted to go across and then up. There we go. this should start upcrafting. Why are you not upcraft? Oh yeah, because you're not. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have any of these things made yet, and those are a nightmare. Let's just be honest. These things are a nightmare. Hey, and there's my magnetic rings. I knew there was a craft in here that just used the bare rings. Huh. And this is rough. This also uses graphene. So I'm going to need graphene in here. Yeah. The mall in this game is rough. There's just too many products. Not like Factorial, like Vanilla Factorial, where you can do them all pretty easily. There's so many little nitpicky products in here that it's hard. It's pretty rough. But so far so good. Now I just need to bring magnetic rings over here. We need to bring, I've got a ton of processors. I've got a lot of graphene, and I have quite a few of these too. So yeah, graphene and processors. This is also graphene. So I could sneak graphene in here. Processors would have to come in. I don't think I need any motors or anything in here. The tough part is getting all the oil-based stuff. It's just some random... Oh. It starts out nice and clean, and then it just turns into a nightmare of spaghetti as we start adding things and all the different resources that have to come in. So I'm not anticipating a super clean setup, just so you know. All right, now we need to start actually making these intermediates. So that is iron and gears and those magnetic rings, which I've got over here. Pretty sure I'm gonna need more iron or gear production. Like we're chewing through the gears pretty fast. So yeah, these gears are coming from way over here. We still have glass. We have this little bit there. I'm assuming these things, yeah, they use glass and more of those magnetic rings. So let's do a splitter here. And then reverse this. Reverse this. We are going to come up right into there. Oh, no. Not with those middle ones like that. I mean, I could basically do this. And that. Right? And that would allow us to add more crafters over here to add to this. There we go. Just so I can split those off and use them elsewhere. Just in case. Because I'm going to need to make these things as well. And we've already got glass here. So all of this is going to need to be buffed. Of course. How much glass do I have? Quite a bit of glass. Alright, so we're going to want these magnetic rings to come all the way over here. Let's see. No. Who needed them? This guy needed them. And this guy needed them. Okay, so right over the top of the motors. I don't think anybody else is going to really need the motors, but Magnetic rings also have to work their way and make me electric motors. Let's put in a little buffer chest here. And then we can dump quite a lot in there. Okay. Oh, we're actually producing these rather fast. Remember, these are still the lower level assemblers, so these can always be upgraded. I'm just doing all low level assemblers right now, just to maintain. All right, this one can go away. These are without graphene or graphite or whatever you want to call it. So we're gonna need iron and gears. Oof, more iron. Please tell me. Well, there's an iron vein we might be able to borrow from up there. Should we go ahead and do that? That might be wise. We're using quite a lot of iron in here. Although, I do know that we're gonna need a lot more gears. Okay, production. This is the motor. And what's the numbers here? So, iron plate can go in the middle. And then we're going to hit up one, or iron plate can go close by. Okay. So, we're going to want you, and you. Now remember, I'm going to want to proliferate all this. I completely forgot about that. So let's clear all these out for now. Completely forgot about the I don't even know why I can't say that word. Proliferate. That's fine. I don't think you can put these side by side. Well, let's see. I mean, you can technically, but are they connected? Yeah, see? They're too close. Sad face. So we're going to need to figure that out. So this, and then these are going to come back and do this. Because these need to be proliferated as well. So this is going to be back here. Collide with other object. Oh, lack of item. I have no idea how many of these we can support, but I'm building a lot just because. What is all this? This is all hydrogen. Ugh. Whatever. What are we missing here? More graphite. See if we can't drain some of this out of here. I mean, I could. I could make sure that we drain all that out. Put that in there. All right, well, that is going to have to do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.